Visit CCGCastle.com and get 5% discount on your purchase with TCG Center 5 code. Check video description or visit CCG Castle for more. Hello and welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. Today we're looking at the deck for the Primal Kyogre, and basically this is a water box with the Primal Kyogre. So if you're not familiar with the Primal Kyogre, it's from the Primal Clash. It has 240 HP with that Delta Growth ability, which says when you attach an energy card from your hand to this Pokemon, expect with an attack ability or trainer card, you might attach 2 energies. So basically, it's a very powerful card. It can hit for 4 water energies for 150, and then you can move 2 energies. You need to move 2 energy cards from this Pokemon to one of your banished Pokemons, and this attack also does 30 damage to each of your opponent banished Pokemon EX. So in my opinion, this is very good because you can actually hit active for 150 and one of your opponent banished EX Pokemons for like 30 damage. I mean, not the one, then all his active banished Pokemons for 30 more damage. In my opinion, that's very powerful because you can have some backup supporter attackers like Delta Plus 3-Edge or Dikuno, or maybe even Regice with that Resistance Blizzard, who can actually help you to do a lot of damage counters. But also, if you have another Primal Kyogre in play, you can actually just switch between them each turn, because you can have Manaphy with Aqua Tube in the active spot, who can actually help you to on the bench, who can actually help you to free retreat if you have water energy attached to your Pokemon. And basically, if you have like 6 energies in play, 4 to 1 Primal Kyogre, 2 to other, you can actually hit 150 each turn, retreat next turn to the bench, heal damage with the Rough Seas, and basically do that over and over again until you actually knock out all of your opponent's Pokemon with the resources in play. Also, for support attacker, I decided to run one Glacian EX with Crystal Ray, who can actually hit for 70 and prevent all effects and damage done from your opponent Pokemon evolution. But also, Second Bite can do 20 plus 10 more for each damage counter on your opponent active Pokemon, so basically it can finish the job just in case if you don't have enough energies on your Primal Kyogre. Also, Regice with Resistance Blizzard and Ice Beam can actually even finish the job by knocking out EX and prevent your opponent EX from attacking you next turn. But also, 3-Edge or Dikuno can finish the game by driving 3 prizes by knocking out your opponent EX, which is definitely very good. I mean, after you hit for 150, there's just a few EX Pokemons like that they can actually have 220, 230 HP maximum with the Fighting Fury Belt. So in my opinion, even hitting with the Regice is a good score, because 150 plus 70 is 220. Regirock would survive, leaving it with the 10 HP, of course, because it's 190 HP. But any other EX, except for the Wailord, of course, would be just knock it out. I was also thinking maybe to take one Wailord EX in this deck, just because it's a tank, it's 250 HP, blah blah blah. But then again, I mean, Yveltal is reprinted as Yveltal EX is reprinted as a promo. I guess it would be again in a Primal Clash format. So a lot of the Darkness decks would actually be very powerful. They would have a lot of support, and in my opinion, playing that Wailord is just beating the bot, and after you lose 5 energies, it's just not enough. I mean, 120 is just not enough in my opinion. Hoopa EX with Scondering will help you to search up to 3 EXs, so you can actually set up with it, and 2 Shaymis for the setup will give you some drop extra support. The only problem right there is that you can't actually remove those Shaymis from play, so I guess playing Hoopa and Shaymin on the bench might be a little tricky, because there's no more item lock and your opponent can actually play item cards. That's the biggest concern right there. I was also thinking maybe about taking some Super Scoop Ups in deck, but there's just no more space for those cards in my opinion. I mean, I can probably find some space for maybe 2 Super Scoop Ups, maybe even 3 Super Scoop Ups by cutting something like 1 Manaphy, 1 Energy Switch, maybe 1 N, and playing 3 extra Super Scoop Ups can give me some extra boost, in my opinion. But then flipping a coin and getting the tails can be just frustrating, and you will just finish and ending up without valuable resources in play. So the reason for this deck I decided to run very turbo is just because you want to have 2 energies on your Kyogre EX with those max elixirs. Then turn 2 you want to have your Primal Kyogre, 2 more energies, hit with a Tidal Storm, turn 3 have another Primal Kyogre on bench and pretty much just force your opponent to lose all of his Pokemons from play with the resources like in energy. The only problem for that Primal Kyogre in the future format is definitely going to be Mega Sceptile, because I don't know, Mega Sceptile is just a beast. You have weakness on it. The good thing is that the Mega Sceptile would not be able to one-hit knockout you, but definitely 220, 200 damage that he can output is way too much. So maybe even taking some kind of a weakness policy in deck would be good with something like a Tool Retriever, but I guess the Tool Retriever is going to be out of the format because it's printed in a Furious Fist. So 3 extra energy switches can definitely help you a lot, especially when you move 2 energies with the tag with that Tidal Storm. You can actually just, even with attaching energy from one to other Pokemon, combine in any solution you actually want. 4 Max Elixir for that turn 1, as many energies as you can. A copy of Super Rose, definitely good. 3 Trainers Mails, didn't find a space for the 4th one. 4 Ultra Balls and 4 VA Seekers. From supporter cards, there's of course 1 Hex Maniac who can help you a lot, especially against those, I don't know, maybe Greninja breaks and stuff like that. But then again, if you play Hex Maniac, you need to be very cautious. You need to retreat before you actually shut down your Aqua Tube ability. 1 Lysander, of course, for Lysandering your opponent benched Pokemon. 6 Drow supporters, 2 Ents, and 4 Professor Sycamores. 3 Rapsies, didn't find space for the 4th one. 2 Floatstones, 3 Kyogre Spirit Links, and 11 Water Energies in total. The only card that I was actually looking maybe to take somehow was that Giovanni Scheme, but then again, adding 20 damage is not a big deal, because even hitting for 170 or 150 is the same thing, because a lot of EXs in the future format would probably run those Fighting Fury Belts, so you would actually need 2 turns of attack to be able to knock them out. So anyway, I think that just it's not that important to have it, because without 2 turns attack you can't actually one-hit knockout with this deck. Pretty much anything except for the Shaman, Manaphy. You can't even one-hit knockout with Jolteon. It's 160, so that's the problem. Also, if you're looking for any of these cards, as usual, you can find them on CCGCastle.com. I provide you my link in the video description, so if you decide to buy something and if you're new to the store, type TCG Center 5 code to get 5% discount on your purchase. Keep that in mind. And yeah, that's pretty much all. So I hope you will enjoy watching this water box video. So I will move to the game test, so see you in the game. Alright, so no opening basic. That means that I am going to draw 7 new cards. And that means that my opponent can take 1 extra card. So my opening hand is actually a pretty decent, I should say that. Probably I'm going to play my Professor Sycamore right there, or maybe go with the M. It's also not that bad option. But then again, if I go with my N, I will just give my opponent 1 extra card, and I will draw pretty much maybe some cards that I actually don't need. Floatstone, I guess it's a good card. Sometimes you don't have water energy, so you can't attach. So you can attach Floatstone, for example, to Hoopa. You don't want to waste your water energy attaching to the Hoopa, in my opinion. Yeah, I will definitely go with Professor Sycamore, no doubt about that. So Max Elixir, what I can get with my Max Elixir, 1 energy to my benched Kyogre, 1 more energy to my benched Kyogre, I guess, and after that I can play my Ultra Ball, I guess for 1 of my Rapsies, or maybe better for that VA Seeker. I'm going to take Shaman, so I'll be able to drop some extra cards right there. Hoopa is going to give me ability to drop 3 EXs. So I'm going to take 1 Primal Kyogre, 1 Manaphy, and 1 Shaman for some extra resources. Alright, so there's a Manaphy. I don't know if I should play Rapsies now or not. I guess I can play 1 Rapsies, but it's kind of risky. If your opponent scrap it, you're going to lose it. So I'm searching for the VA Seeker again. Alright, I managed to find even 2 of them. So there's Trainer's Mail for another Max Elixir. For no energy. And right now I'm going to pass. So I don't have another option. I can't do pretty much nothing else. So I'm going to pass and wait to see what my opponent can do. So I have 2 energies already attached to my Banded Kyogre. I can evolve into Mega Kyogre, my active one. But then again, I'm not going to be able to attack right here, I guess. I mean, for a big amount of damage, I can take a small amount of damage by taking 30 damage with the Water Pulse and leaving my opponent Hawlucha asleep. There's a rare candy for Machamp. Unfortunately, he can't play Machamp on his turn 1. So there's Lucario. Oh, so he's going to hit me for the 50 right there. No doubt about that. Yep, Missile Jab for the 50. Luckily I have my Rough Sea, so I can scrap the damage for 30. Mega Evolution. Let's go with M. Without attaching energy, of course. Because I might be able to hit 2 energies and then I can actually attach 2 of them instead of the 1. And that just happens. So 2 energies, yes, I want to attach 2 energies. I'm going also to retreat. And I'm going to hit with the Water Pulse for 30 and leave my opponent a Lucario asleep. So if he don't wake up, unfortunately he wakes up, he can actually hit me again with the Missile Jab or even Corkscrew Smash. But the good thing is that I have that Lysander sitting and ready in my hand, so I can actually Lysander his Machamp. I know that he's going to play Machamp right now, so there's a V-Seeker for Karina. I know that he have Machamp in his hand with that rare candy, but the question is if he have something like a Flowstone, because if you're stuck in the active spot with Machamp, probably don't want to do that. On the other side, I just need to find 1 extra energy in order to knock out my opponent. Oh, I actually end him previously turn, so he lost Machamp and Rare Candy. Right now he's going to have Machamp and Rare Candy. My fault, guys. Anyway, a lot of Hawluchas. I don't like to see that. There's a Corkscrew Smash, of course, for 120. A lot of damage. 4 extra cards can be drawn right there. Oh, there's an energy switch. So that means that I can actually knock out his Lucario right there. I'm going to retreat. And I'm going to play my energy switch. Alright. So this is going to be Tidal Storm for 150. But the question is who's going to take 2 energy cards. Maybe Manaphy, maybe Shame for the Sky Return. I think Shame for the Sky Return is the best thing that I can actually do right there, in my opinion. Because I don't have cards in my hand, I just want somehow to Sky Return. I don't know what I can top deck. 2 Water Energies from prize cards. I didn't expect something like that. But never mind, I just want to remove my Shame from play, so it's 2 easy prizes for my opponent. That's for sure. On the other side, I have Lysander sitting and ready in my hand, so I can actually Lysander his Lucario, draft 2 more prizes. And after that, I can actually just Sky Return in case he decide, oh, there's a Mega Lucario. Okay, that seems very interesting. One more energy attachment. Lysander for the Mega Lucario. Tidal Storm for 150. 2 energy to another Kyogre. I mean, I never know, maybe he have Mega Turbo energy and Lysander and he can actually knock out another Kyogre from bench, so don't want to take a risk right there. On the next turn I can actually Sky Return, promote my... Oh, he decided to retreat onto Carbink. A very interesting and very smart play. So I can just Sky Return. That's pretty much all that I can do right here. So I guess that Sky Return is actually a very good right now. No damage, but at least it's a Sky Return. I'm going to promote my Kyogre with 30 damage in the active spot. If he can find Carping Break and energy, he can start to charge some energies to his Hamluchas and maybe that Mega Lucario. On the other side, I need to draw 4 more prize cards. I do have resources in my hand for doing that. I just need to find a way to grab Hex Maniac so I can actually knock out his Safeguard Carbing, and there's Karina. So I might see right here Carbing Break hitting the ground. Very good thing is that I still have that Rough Seas ready in play. I will definitely have another Primal Kyogre next turn in play, and I will definitely go with the Shaman for like 6 cards. Oh, another Carbing and a Muscle Band, so his game plan is to hit me hard with those Carbings. Or maybe I should actually go for non-EX Attacker. Where's my mind? I actually need to take something like Articuno right there. Let's go with the Ultra Ball for Articuno. Yep, Articuno. Articuno is going to do the job right there, I guess. I'm going to attach 2 energies to my Primal Groudon. Primal Kyogre. Again, I say Primal Groudon. That's not true. Tidal Storm can hit for 100, for 30 at least that Lucario on the bench, which is a good thing. I mean, at least I can try to snipe that Mega Lucario. So I'm 10 short. I need to manage to hit for 10 more damage counters to that Mega Lucario on the bench. In that case, I can actually just use my 3 Edge, and with 2 coins, I can actually knock out his Carbing, and he probably realized that threat, and he actually decided to quit the game. So let's move to the game number 2. Alright, so let's see what my opponent is going to call right here. Oh, so he called the heads. I was the tails, and I wanted coin flip, so I can start first, which is good. Oh, but not good if you start with the Shaman, of course. At least there's a Float Stone, so I can actually retreat for free without attaching energy on the other side, Westbequeen. We don't want to even play that, I guess. Westbequeen Vileplume deck. I mean, Glacian can help a lot right here in this situation, but I don't know. Almost entire deck has weakness on the grass, so this is definitely going to be very interesting. Trainer's Mail for Max Elixir. I can definitely use my Max Elixir right there. Maybe I can find Energy card, yep. I'm going with my N. I already have 2 energies on my Manaphy. So there's Articuno, there's Energy Switch, there is 1 more Max Elixir, and pretty much nothing else. So what I'm going to do, definitely I'm going to play my Energy Switch so I can actually have 3 energies on my Articuno, and after that I'm going to pass. So I guess Articuno is the only hope right there, because it can take 3 prizes. There's Dimension Wally, so Night March with Westbequeen, very powerful, very strong, especially against Primal Kyogre. There's Ultra Ball from my opponent. Oh, he decided to discard one of his puzzles and Combi, which is good. There's Combi for the bench, and Shaman probably for 4. I mean, as long as I can keep my opponent a love resource without energies and getting 2 prizes with the Articuno, I might have some chance, but not big chance, to be honest. So far, I can take 2 prizes next turn just by flipping a single heads on the coin flip against that Mew. So there's a Lampent and Escape Rope for that Ultra Ball, for another Shaman, for another 3 cards. He definitely needs to find Night Marcher, put it down to the bench, double core synergy, so he can actually start to do some damage. So far, that does not look promising for my opponent. There's a town map. Alright, so one double core is priced, which is good. Same as one Night Marcher and one Respite. Oh, there's Encounter! So he misses the turn 1 attack, which is good for me. There's just a Joltik for his hand. Alright, so that's just a way much better for me, I guess. I'm going to retreat. Looks like I will be forced to attack with my Mana Feast. Alright, there's a heads. There's 2 heads. That's 100 damage and 2 prizes for me. So that Articuno doing his job right there. There's Kyogre and Spirit Link, which is good. If he can hit that Vespiquen, he's definitely going to be able, with a double core synergy, to do at least 50 damage. But you want to do more damage than that. So there's Battle Compressor. So far he can hit for 50. By discarding 3 more Night Marches like Lampen, he was going to hit for 80. Oh, he decided to discard double core synergy. That means just only one thing, that he have 2 Puzzle of Time in his hand. Oh my goodness. So there's 5 Pokemons in his discard pile. So, oh, he decided to take Mew. Alright. He can use Be Revenge right now for like 60, 70. Hopefully he's not going to be able to one-hit knockout right there. 70, Battle Compressor 100, Muscle Band 120. So far it's just 100 damage, and so far it's good. But if there is 2 more additional Pokemon in his discard pile, or just a Muscle Band, he can knock out my Articuno. If he don't knock out my Articuno, I can actually try to run down to my bench, use my Manaphy Mineral Pump. There's a Be Revenge for 100, or I can maybe take a risk and draw and get 2 more prize cards. Not sure what to do in this situation, to be honest. I'm going with my Professor Sycamore. I'm not sure what to do. There's Rough Seas, so I can definitely remove that Stadium from play. There's a Trainer's Mail for the V-Seeker, but I don't need Trainer's Mail. I need something better, something like a Max Elixir. Nope, just another Spirit Link, which I don't need, I guess. Taking a risk right there can be painful, but getting 2 heads can actually give me... yes, can give me 2 more prizes. 2 more prizes right here. Oh my goodness, this Articuno is doing his job right there. So Ultra Ball and Hoopa. Oh, I couldn't believe in that. All I really need is just a Lysander for knockout over that Shaman on the bench. On the other side, my opponent just needs a single double core synergy, and he's going to be able to hit for tons of damage right there. Still no double cores, I guess. This Articuno is definitely MVP. Another Ultra Ball for my opponent, so it looks like he's missing that double core synergy. I mean, even with a single Psychic Energy, he can just use that Night March for the Joltik and knock out my Articuno. How many damage he can do? 7, 8, 9, 180. A lot. A Trainer's Mail for the Lysander. Alright, so I know that he have Lysander right now in his hand. I can try to end him. Probably I don't want to do that. And there's a victory, so I actually managed to beat the Night March with just a single Articuno. I can't believe in that. So let's play one more game, because this was actually a very short game. Alright, so I just lost that coin flip. That means that my opponent can go first. So let's see. Starting with my Kyogre, which is definitely a very good start. I should definitely say that. But those 3 energies on opening hand are not that good. On the other side, I see that Garbodor Giratina Darkrai deck. I can smell that. Alright. So I can take 1 extra card, why not? It's an Ultra Ball. It's very nice top deck. Ultra Ball, which can give me chance to take a lot of good cards like Hoopa, like Manaphy, Shaman, maybe even another Kyogre, so there's a Battle Compressor for an opponent. The good thing is that he missed that Max Elixir turn 1. That is always good. Oh, I see Sycamore, Skyla, and N. And there is also V-Seeker for N. Oh my goodness, why you N my hand? I had a good hand. I hope I will just find Ultra Ball, at least, in my new hand. No sign of the Ultra Ball, so I'm really mad right now. And there's Battle Compressor for my opponent. This will definitely change a lot things right here if I don't top deck something good. Something like an Ultra Ball again. I need definitely Ultra Ball. That end definitely didn't help a lot. So another Battle Compressor for my opponent. I'm wondering what he's going to discard. Xerosic and Lysander, so you can have right now a lot of options. Just another Rough Seas, which is not good. At least there's a N, and that can help me a lot. It will also help my opponent a lot, but I definitely didn't have nothing in my hand, so this looks a little bit better. So I guess I will go with my Ultra Ball for one of my Rough Seas, unfortunately. I'm going to take my Hoopa right here so I can actually have 2 of my Kyogres ready. I'm not going to attach yet my Spirit Link, I guess, just because my opponent might be able to do Startled Megaphone and maybe even Xerosic. Sorry for that. Kyogre, Manaphy, and a Shaman. Alright. Let's see what the Trainer's Mail can give me. Maybe some kind of the Max Elixir. Nope, just a Lysander. I guess I would better take that V-Seeker. And I'm going to play my Shaman for like 3 cards. I'm just scared to attach a second Spirit Link right here, to be honest. I will do that on my next turn. Oh, 2 Max Elixirs. That's definitely a big move. And 2 energies. Nice. Pass. That's all. I mean, I have Spirit Link for the next turn. I can actually evolve my Primal Kyogre, and I can start to do a lot of damage to my opponent. So he managed to find that Floatstone, which is a big deal. Why? Why on the Darkrai? Why the Floatstone on the Darkrai? I'm kind of confused, but okay, maybe he have a double Colress, so he decided to Sky Return. There's a Trubbish. I need to knock out that Trubbish as soon as possible. A Super Road for a single energy. Okay, Double Dragon. Attached to Giratina. A V-Seeker for Professor Sycamore, of course. Of course you're going to take Professor Sycamore right there, my friend. Zoroark ready. Unfortunately not ready to attack. And... oh, maybe he misattach. I guess he misattach. That Spirit Link, I guess. So another round, not Spirit Link, that Floatstone. Another round of the N right here, and we'll just put down that Rough Seas, and we'll go with my N, because if Giratina hits me, there's no more chance that I can actually play my Rough Seas. The good thing is that I have Lysander ready in my hand. So that Tidal Storm is going to bring me 2 prizes right there, which is good. And also 30 damage to all of my opponent EXs in play, which is again even better. So 2 energies to my Kyogre on the bench. Ah, yeah, 32 everyone expect for that Giratina. I totally forget its ability. But never mind. I mean, I can even eat that Giratina for breakfast because I have Hex Maniac in my hand. Alright, so there's a Darkrai, Ultra Ball for Garbodor. I can see that. I smell that. So that means that no more Shaman can be played. But that also means that there is no more Giratina ability in play, which is even better, I guess. Alright. A Max Elixir. Will he be able to find a Darkness Energy? Yep. So that means that he can attack with his Darkrai. Need to be very smart right there. There's a S. I'm going down to 4 cards. I guess it's not that bad, as long as I can find something like Professor Sycamore. I didn't get any of them yet, so there's Professor Sycamore. Alright, so this is going to be like 120. Not bad, I can heal 30 damage off. With my Rough Seas, I can use my Energy Switch. And I'm going to play my Professor Sycamore. Alright, looks like there's some kind of the issues. Ah, what the heck is going on right now? I just can't play my cards. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. So, okay, I will wait 10 more seconds, maybe then I'm be able to do something, but so far I can't do nothing. So it's my opponent's turn. I lost the turn. The game just stuck. I can't do nothing. I mean, this is just ridiculous. I sometimes hate this game because the bugs just issue it so often. And right now he can actually even knock me out for 140. Oh no, actually he is not going to be able to knock me out, but this is definitely not good because I would be down to 2 prizes right now. And who knows if I'd be even able to do something next turn. Looks like I can at least play my cards. So I'm going to use my Max Elixir right there for energy. Okay. I'm going to bench down my Articuno because I'm looking forward to somehow to surprise my opponent right there. Ultra Ball for another Primal Kyogre, I guess. And Sycamore for 7. I totally freaked out turn before. You would probably also freak out if that was you. So what else I can do? I don't have access to my discard pile. This is just ridiculous. Yeah, I'm going to hit with the Tidal Storm right there. Yeah, 2 energies to my Primal Kyogre, and it's victory. Oh, at least he decided to quit because he didn't have another attacker, and at the end, somehow I managed to snap the victory after that glitch in the game. So I hope you guys enjoy watching it. Once again, there's a full deck list. Sorry for that freak out. It was just a random glitch where I was not able to play any of my cards, and my opponent actually almost benefited from that. But at the end, I managed to knock out his last Darkrai, and that actually led me to a victory right here. So once again, a full deck list you can find right here. If you're looking to play it, you can definitely try. It works very good. So don't forget to like video and just hit the subscribe button for more future videos. Till the next time, have a nice day and see you in the next video. So goodbye.